My bank account suddenly feels a lot lighter, but on the plus side, Charlie Lou and I just booked our flights for LA and San Francisco in June for VidCon and also just a bit of a holiday, and I'm so excited! Because I do a bit of like freelance video work on the side of my day job, I need to register as being self-employed so that I can like legally work part-time, I guess, as well. But I'm having so much trouble getting in contact with whoever it is I need to contact to register as being self-employed. So I went onto the website a few months ago and figured out what I needed to do, applied, or at least I thought I applied, but then I didn't hear anything back. So I called a number and they told me that I needed to talk to someone else. So I called that number and they told me I need to talk to someone else. And this was getting really frustrating. Like tonight I spent 20 minutes on hold with one of the phone lines and then they told me that I needed to contact someone else, which I've already contacted. So I tried to contact them again and the same thing happened. And I just realised how much of like a boring adult problem this is. Like, I'm trying to pay taxes and I can't. Today is Saturday, and actually, I don't think it's morning anymore. Last night, Charlie and I went to see Wicked, and it was really, really cool. That was what I got her for her birthday. So let me just turn Spotify off. Yeah, so we went to see Wicked, and it was kind of cool because we both went in not knowing very much about the story at all. So although we knew like the general gist of what was going to happen, we didn't know like where the story was going to go. So it was really, really cool to go and see it. An incredible performance. The girls that were singing, well, I mean everybody, but the girls that were like the main parts had the most amazing voices ever. And yeah, we also went and had dinner at a place called Maverick, which is around the corner from the theatre. Neither of us had ever been there before, but I just saw that it was close and thought we might go and check it out, and that was really cool as well. So if you're looking for a good pizza place in London that's not too expensive, Maverick is a good place to go. Nick also had a pretty interesting day yesterday. Do you want to tell everybody what happened to your finger? Or shall we show everybody what happened to your finger? Yeah. It's pretty dark, hold up. Yeah, so it was like, what, 11:30ish, and I got a phone call from Nick, and normally during the day, Nick and I will text each other a bit, but he is busy and I'm busy, so like we don't really talk much, and he called me, and I was like, okay, obviously he's pocket dialing me, or something's gone wrong, and he called me and he was like, hey, how's your day going? And was like pretty casual, and then he was like, so I'm on my way to the hospital because I've hurt my finger. And yeah, you spent all day in hospital. Do you want to explain like exactly what injuries you have? Because it's pretty gnarly.
Basically, a bit of drilling equipment that weighs about 70 kgs came crashing down onto my finger. Fingernail had basically popped off, and I've crushed it and broken it in 4 places, and my fingernail was gone. So
and you've got a few stitches too, right?
A few stitches and...
Sunday today, it's I think like nearly 10 to 11, and I'm currently filming a cupcake video. So this is what the kitchen looks like at the moment, because I'm filming like a time-lapsey kind of part of the cupcakes rising. So they're in there, and this will be up maybe like in a few weeks after I've seen this. There's 2 other videos that I want to film today, and then next week I will have everything like sorted and I'll be a bit ahead of my filming again. And then I'm not sure what else I'm going to get up to for the rest of the day. Probably end up watching a bit more Veronica Mars because I'm still binge watching that. Alright, I just filmed my 3rd video of the day. It feels really weird. I'm like looking in the viewfinder, which is something that I always tell myself not to do when I'm vlogging. But yeah, I filmed my 3rd YouTube video of the day, so I'm feeling pretty accomplished. Now I think I am going to have one of my cupcakes because I haven't had one yet, but they look pretty good. Finish the episode of Veronica Mars that I'm watching, and then get on to some editing. So I think that's going to be it for the vlog this week. I really don't think I'm going to do anything but just try and keep warm this afternoon because it's so cold. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all had a good week as well. As usual, let me know what you did down in the comments. There'll also be a link down, oh, this tea's too hot, I've got to put it down. There'll also be a link down below to my blog so that on Thursday you can see my Wicked review, and I'll see you all in the weekend. Bye!